Howdy! I got this Bluetooth speaker years ago, and the speaker in it blew. Instead of just throwing it away, I decided to repurpose the Bluetooth guts into this. I 3D printed a box and put all the parts in it with a 1/4-inch output so I can run it to a PA. I was able to Bluetooth to the board, solder a 1/4-inch jack, and do a test run to my PA speaker.
So this is the little Bluetooth board and amplifier. It had, well, I'm sure I already showed you the picture. It had a speaker this big. It didn't sound that great, but it did pretty good. It even has this little remote control, which I thought was pretty cool. So I've got the Bluetooth guts, and then I've got the battery that comes with it, which lasts pretty long, surprisingly. It'll probably last longer in my application than I'm going to do with it. And the antenna. And my idea was to, instead of having the output go to that little speaker, the output goes through this 1/4-inch jack so that I can connect it to one of my one or more of my PA speakers. One of my issues in the beginning was that there's all these plugins in the back here. This first one's power, and this is the one that went to the speaker. No idea what these are for. So I was hoping that they were additional outputs. For instance, this one's just the left output. It says LR plus, LR minus, but there's no RR plus, RR minus. I don't know what these other ones do at all. I tried Googling this circuit board number to no avail. But that's okay, because I've been using it like this for a while now, and I really like it. It combines the left and right channel together into this one output. So I was afraid that some songs that I listen to are clearly split up on the two channels, but they're merged together, so that works. This is pretty poopy. Oh my, look at that. I never took that off. That's brand new. Bonus. Alright. I wanted to build a box for it so I can just set it on top of my PA speaker or have it nearby, but obviously not just have the circuit board sitting out like that. So I printed this guy, and I'm pretty excited about this. One of the best things about this, and I'll have to show a better picture because you probably won't be able to, can't see what I'm talking about, but these overhangs here, I would normally put support, that cricket's still in here. I would put support in here so that this prints properly, but by some friggin' magical thing, it's getting louder. By some sort of magic, Hey, shut up. Hey. Shut up. Accidentally dropped some wood down there. Scare him. Oops. Take that, cricket. Where was I? Supports. So I'd normally print supports on the inside here to hold these little overhangs up, but by some miracle, it printed properly. Did I say that already? I think I'm repeating myself. Anyhow, this hole was a little too small, so I had to take my, what do I call this? My little file, and file it just about 0.1 millimeters bigger so that my jack will fit in there. It fits nicely. Of course, it goes in that away, so I can already tell that's going to be challenging. This guy goes right here. And I'm thinking, no, I will be able to. So I can just screw this guy right there, and it'll be able to hold the antenna in place. Although I don't even really foresee me using the antenna. I just didn't want to lose that functionality. And that's it. So the first step is this battery. I am going to epoxy it. Unfortunately, due to some serious technical difficulties with the camera, I didn't get myself mixing up the epoxy. This is the epoxy, and mixed it up with my makeshift stick and stuck the epoxy in the bottom of the box. Put some epoxy on the battery where it had been epoxied before and stuck it into the bottom of the box, which you can't see because there's no light at all. Look at this. Is that? Oh, look at, you can see that in there. It's blue like the box, but oh, that's cool. You can actually just barely see it. Anyway, I mean, you know, not rocket science, it's just glue. So the next thing here, hopefully I won't disturb that, is I'm going to get this guy in here. Yeah, that's going to be fun trying to fish that together. Hoping I gave myself enough room. This is not as easy as... Actually, that wasn't too hard. Alright. Washer. Excuse me, glue. The washer on here. What is this called? A nut? Put my puppy on there. Now, whatchamajookie? If I can, which I can't seem to. I don't know if this is awkward or if it's because I just woke up. No. Must be me. Maybe. So, my SD card was full, so I gotta, now that all the excitement is over. But I guess I'll do it again and I'll try to feign excitement like I had last time. I screwed this on, so it's nice and tight. This is a nice snug fit. And the battery is, well, you saw it earlier. Battery is glued in there and that's not moving, so that's good. And I was worried because usually my 3D printing engineering is very poor when it comes to sizing things correctly. But look at this. Look at this nonsense. As soon as I get past the little screws there, look at that. Just whoop. I mean, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, not absolutely. Very close. Very. It's just not as exciting when I say very close to perfect. It's not the same. So these were the original screws with this bad boy. So I'm going to try. It looks like my holes, seeing that I just said perfect, right? My holes are a little bit on the inside. So I certainly don't want to crack the box, so I'm going to screw this in kind of cockeyed, but I'm going to do it very gently. And if I hear any clicking, I'm going to stop. I didn't hear any clicking on that side. And, you know, I actually kind of want to loosen that up so I get a little more play. Cricket's back. I found the cricket and I used my compressed air and scared him and he left the garage, but guess what? He really likes it here. I gotta be quiet. Shh, listen for cracking. I was going to drill holes if that didn't work, but you know what? That works. That is good enough. That is good enough for me. And then, lastly, I got these two guys here, and I am going to drill holes because I certainly don't want to drill into that battery, right? I do not. So let's just go very slow, very careful. Put this little guy right here. Oh, I hit the battery. But it didn't explode. Probably okay. Probably okay. Might be okay. I don't know. Screw this puppy down, which I wasn't going to do in the first place because it's so snug, but it'll make me feel better to do it right. not too tight as to strip the hole. This guy there you go. Just like that. And dunk. Look at that. There you go. What do you think? I mean, that's pretty neat. It's a little Bluetooth thingy. You want to try it? I want to try it. Let's try it. So I got my PA speaker here, so I'm going to stick that. I mean, it doesn't matter where it goes, right? Okay, take my 1/4-inch plug and plug that in. Here it is. Okay. That's on. And that's off. My computer is sitting right there. And it was the last thing I was connected to, so that should just work. Click this on. Ooh. Hi.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Oh, yes I can. Look, I got this in Computech. This is a little player that I made. It's pretty neat. And let's try one of these. Fantabulous.